Welcome back to eSIM Studios. My name is Taylor Bell. We have a special unboxing here for everybody today. As you can tell on the screen, we have the OnePlus 12R. Yes, OnePlus 12R just got in, have not opened it yet, waiting to record this video. We have the OnePlus 12 here as well. I just picked up just a few days ago. Really enjoying this device. Cannot wait to get to the comparisons. After this unboxing, I'm going to do camera comparisons, charging tests, battery tests. I mean, anything and everything under the sun, right? So subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this device as well, or you're interested in how this device compares to this device, right? This is the R is more of a mid-range, and the OnePlus 12 is obviously their flagship device. So subscribe to the channel and you will get notified of all new videos that we produce. And also, don't miss our live stream. We do a live stream every single day. The eSIM Studios podcast live stream typically start around 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to talk tech, it is a live stream. Please join us. And we go over all the news, tech news of the day, and then anything you want to discuss as well. So let me move this to the side and let's get to it, right? So this is the OnePlus 12R. It was announced January 23rd of this year, released February 6th. I'm a little behind release date, but better late than never. Definitely wanted to get this in. I am a OnePlus fan. Haven't had many of their devices lately. I've had OnePlus 1 all the way up to OnePlus 7T, 7 Pro, and then I got the OnePlus 10. Did not get the 11. Was not too satisfied with their direction, but it appears they are back in the right direction, right? So this is 163 millimeters tall, 75 millimeters wide, 8.8 millimeters thick. It's 207 grams. It does have Gorilla Glass Victus on the front. It's an aluminum frame, and it does have a glass back. That's right. This is a mid-range with glass in the back. Most mid-range devices will have plastic. This is a big bonus because you can notice a difference when you obviously put it in your hand. Again, Gorilla Glass Victus 2 in the front. It is a dual SIM, right? Nano SIM has a eSIM available as well. It's IP64 rated, so it's it's splash proof, dust proof, all that good stuff. The display is an LTPO4, technically LTPO, AMOLED, 1 billion colors, 120 hertz refresh rate. Does have HDR10 plus, Dolby Vision. Standard brightness, max brightness is 1600 nits. However, in direct sunlight, you can get it up to 4500 nits, which is insane. Let's see here. It has a 6.78 inch display, almost a 91% screen to body ratio. Resolution 1264 by 2780 with a pixel PPI density of 450 PPI density. Again, Gorilla Glass 2 Victus on the front, Android 14, Oxygen OS 14. Let's see what comes in the box here. Basically a pad so the back of the device does not get scratched. Nice to see this charger. Now, bummer, it's not USB Type-C. It is a Type-A. However, I believe this is an 80 watt. Let's see. What do we have here? Does not say. I believe this is 80 in the US, right? I think overseas, yeah, it's 80 watt here in the US. I think overseas, globally, outside of the US, it's 100. Here in the United States, it is 80 watts. It has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. So it does appear to have last year's flagship specs. So any flagship device that was released in 2023, this is basically got. So it's a very interesting setup. OnePlus is putting flagship specs, although they are a year ago. But look, this Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, phenomenal CPU. I have it running in my currently running in my Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. Phenomenal CPU, right? No issues. can handle all the games. Very, very fast, very snappy. Now, you also get a charger here in the box, as I mentioned, but charging cable as well. Type A, and the other end obviously is Type C. Is this a 3-foot? I believe it's 3.3 meters, so it's basically 3.5-foot cable. So should charge it from 0 to 100 in roughly 30 minutes, which is insane, right? Absolutely insane. It does have the Adreno 740 GPU. Again, last year's flagship, but still plenty fast to handle anything you can throw at it. And it's just a fraction of the price, I believe. This was on sale, $399, something like that. I'll put a link in the description for the OnePlus website. It appears that's it. I don't see much else. You know what? It doesn't come with a SIM tray ejector, does it? Or maybe it does it. No, I don't think so. Doesn't look like it's... Oh, you know what? Duh. Probably comes in here. This is an unboxing, so let's see real quick. Yeah, you get a bunch of stuff in here. No case, it appears, but let's see. Yeah. So here you got your data transfer tool. If you have, this is a Type A to Type C plug. So technically, if you have another cable, no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Excuse me. Yeah, you could use this cable. You could plug this Type A and male into the Type A female and use this cable with a Type C charger. But it also helps with data transfer as well from your old device, right? Let's see what else we got here. A bunch of booklets. Thank you note from OnePlus. Thank you. Never settle. Quick guide. Nobody reads, but it is there for you in case you need it. Safety guide. Okay. No, I'm sure I've never read that. Nobody else has. OnePlus stickers. So this is cool. I'm going to throw these on my laptop. Nice to have stickers. I like to see that. I wish every company did that. Nothing actually did that with their phone too. Look, I have this sticker here. Nothing gave me this sticker, and I put it there on my laptop, and I'll slap a OnePlus sticker right there, right next to it. What else we got? Membership card. Okay. Oh, cool. Now I am a member of the Red Cable Club, although not sure if it's still valid. It's been a while since I've had. It's been 2 years since I've had a OnePlus phone, so definitely glad to be back in their Red Cable Club. There's that SIM tray ejector tool I was talking about. So it is dual SIM, eSIM capable as well, if you're interested in that, which I will be using. Now let's get into the rest of the specs. So there is no SD card slot, right? So they have a base. Here's the memory configurations. They had a 8 gig of RAM, 128 gig storage variant. They had a 8 gig of RAM, 256 storage variant. They had a 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs variant, and then they have a 16 gig, 256 gigs of storage. I believe this is the 16 gig. Does it say here on the box? I think this is the 16 gigabyte version. Let me double check. Yes. No, zoom in. No, is it focusing? God damn it. Anyways, you can see 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. Okay, moving on. It does have UFS storage 3.1, not the 4.0 that they first announced when this was released. But it does have 3.1, which is about average, but going into this upcoming year will be outdated in the future. But look, not that big of a deal. I would like to see 4.0, but again, it was last year's flagship specs in a mid-range price. Camera setup. You have a triple camera setup, 50 megapixel wide angle, right? You have an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and then you have a 2 megapixel macro. Not really why Not really sure why they put a macro lens in there, but it is what it is, right? Features LED flash, HDR panorama, video 4K at 30 and 60 frames per second, 1080p at 30, 60, 120, and 240 frames per second. It does have OIS, selfie camera, 16 megapixel, right? Wide angle lens, HDR, panorama, 1080p at 30 frames per second. So no 4K on the front. It is a bummer, but it is what it is, right? It is fairly inexpensive. No headphone jack, but that's to be expected. It does have Wi-Fi. It says Wi-Fi 7 enabled. Now, not many people have Wi-Fi 7 in their home. However, this will future-proof it for Wi-Fi purposes here coming moving forward. I think Wi-Fi 7 will be more widely available in the coming years. It is available now, but many service providers just simply don't offer it. And you have to have a Wi-Fi specific Wi-Fi 7 router. So it's not like you can just call your internet provider and say, "Hey, I want Wi-Fi 7," and then they just flip some switch. Now, technically they do flip a switch, but you got to have a Wi-Fi 7 router as well. So not that big of a deal now, but in the future we'll future-proof it. It does have Bluetooth 5.3. Awesome to hear. That's up with the latest and greatest. I believe 5.4 is the absolute latest, but it was just released, so no big deal. 5.3 is a very, very good version for Bluetooth, right? Got the GPS, everything you need, NFC. It does have infrared. It does have an IR blaster. This USB Type-C on the bottom is a version 2.0. Fingerprint sensors under display. Optical fingerprint sensor. Battery, 5,500 milliamp per hour battery. Let me repeat that. 5,500 milliamp per hour battery. Insane battery life I'm expecting here, right? Now, it does say, I did mention 100 watt charging, but that's out of the US. Inside the US, it's 80 watt charging. Not a big deal. Still goes 0 to 100 in about 30 minutes, right? Just beautiful, beautiful blue color. Absolute gorgeous color. Look at that. Holy crap. I mean, that's as pretty as it gets. I'm a huge blue and or green. Like when on my previous OnePluses, of course in the early days had the black, of course, sandstone of the OnePlus One, but when they started offering the green variants, I'd always get the green. Had the green OnePlus 8, had the green OnePlus 8T, had the blue OnePlus 7, if y'all remember that. Glad they went back to this blue color. Sort of matches. Not similar, but this is more of a shiny blue. This is more of a matte blue, right? They're both glass in the back. This is like a frosted on the Pixel. And this is just flat out smooth. Oh my God. Beautiful, beautiful device. Absolutely gorgeous. It does come with a screen protector. Yes. So you don't have to go out and buy one if you don't want one. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm not since it comes with one. Can you tell? I'm having focusing issues, but let me see here. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous device. Now, this does have a curved display. Not a huge deal to me. I was happy companies went back to flat screens. All my current devices are flat screen. So these OnePlus phones are the first devices. Well, I shouldn't say first, because all my devices in the past few years have been curved. But it is nice to kind of, I like flat screen because you can put glass on there. Tempered glass. Now, I know you can do it with the curved edges, but I'm not buying that sandstone or whatever the hell it's called, the super expensive curved display glass screen protector. No, I'm not doing that. That's too much. You put glue and you gotta do the ultraviolet lights. I'm not doing that. One advantage though, don't be bummed out. I'm like, man, it's curved screen, because that was my initial thought with these two devices. Damn it, they're going back to curved screens. Not that big of a deal. And actually, to be honest with you, now that since I've been using this in the last few days, OnePlus 12, it fits in your hand perfectly. These are perfect to use with one hand. One of the issues I have with the S24 Ultra, it's too freaking big. I cannot use it with one. I can use it with one hand, but I limit myself to basically 80% of the screen because I just simply can't reach some parts of the screen. This absolute perfect aspect ratio, and you're holding it. Now I got to refocus. Lord have mercy. Come on now. There we go. That's the one good thing about these. They fit perfectly in your hand. You can reach you can basically reach the whole screen with one hand. But by S24, Ultra. Nope. So then you got the SIM tray slot down at the bottom. There we go. SIM tray bottom left. You have a microphone again next to the speaker. Next to the SIM slot. That's where your USB Type-C charging port is. Again, 2.0 USB Type-C 2.0. Speakers at the bottom. You got your antenna band there, and you have your power, volume down, volume up. You got your iHeart blaster. It's been a long time since I've had an iHeart blaster. Microphone up top, and I'm assuming another microphone I'm assuming that's what that's for. Up top, and then you got your alert slider, famous OnePlus alert slider, and you have another 5G band here and there, but absolutely gorgeous, man. This is I cannot believe how nice this looks. Screw it, let's go ahead and compare. 6.82, I believe, and this 6.78. So roughly pretty freaking close. Basically same height. I mean, it's the OnePlus 12, standard 12, literally maybe a hair. I'm saying a hair from your head, a hair taller. Roughly the same height. Roughly the same width. And then I think this one is a little thicker just because it seems like the camera sticks out a little farther. So this one has the glass back, but it's a frosted glass, similar to the Pixel 8 Pro. Same feeling, right? Same kind of glass. And then this glass is more of a glass similar to a Nothing Phone 2. However, this is obviously colored. The Nothing Phone 2 back is clear, but it's glass. Same feeling. Just like this, right? Glass nice and smooth. Glass nice and smooth. Obviously, the OnePlus 12R is colored, and this is a clear back. A little taller, right? The OnePlus 12R, a little taller. Now, I'm comparing these two because you can basically get the OnePlus 2 now. You should be able to find... I think they still sell them on the OnePlus website, but they're still like $699. You can find one used basically for $500, $450, which is basically the same price as you could find for a OnePlus 12R. Very similar devices as far as spec wise. This one does have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 Plus in there. CPU, which came out roughly 6 months earlier than the CPU that came out in the OnePlus 12R. Now, I'm not necessarily going to I'm going to turn it on, but let's see here. I'm not going to set it up. I'm going to set this up. Does it have charge? Does it have battery? Come on now. There we go. Man, it's nice looking. there you go. I'm going to sign in, and we are going to get underway with the testing. Screen looks decent, although... Is that a blue tint or am I tripping? Oh, it is blue, but look, they do that on purpose. It's moving around. Okay, I was like, damn, is there something wrong with my display? It's supposed to do that. So, let me get set up real quick. Maybe we can just breeze through it real quick. I'm going to pause this video. Okay, and this is rocking Oxygen OS 14. So we fly through the setup process, skip through everything, and let's get started. Beautiful display. Now, the very first thing I do, nice blue, matches the back. First thing I do is obviously check for updates, but I have not signed in. I did sign in to the OnePlus account. But let's look at these settings real quick. As you can tell, there's already a system update available. Actually, there should be two, I believe. Let's go into the settings real quick. I want to go to display. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. I want to go to the display here. There we go. And let's see. I want to go dark mode. Always dark mode. Love dark mode. Okay. Screen color mode. I want the vivid, which it is already. What is the pro mode? Cinematic and brilliant, but I'm going to leave it on vivid. Let's see here. Nature tone display automatically adjust screen color, temperature, and response to ambient lighting. No, I'm good. Font. I'm going to go with the OnePlus Sans. Actually, that looks nice right there. I'm getting older, so I do need bigger font. Let's see here. Font weight. Don't want to deal with that. So we'll apply this font. Plus, well, that's probably too big, but it's easier for y'all to see. Okay. So now, display size. I like big icons. Now I'm gonna look like an old fogey phone. Look how big that is. I'll turn it off when I get done with this video. I mean, I'll make it smaller, but. Image sharpening. Yes, we want that. What else we got? Video color boost. Definitely want that. Screen time off. That's, you know, individual on your individual preference, but it is what it is. I'll put mine in a minute. Adaptive sleep. Agree. Screen resolution. So what do we got here? We have the standard. That's basically 1080p right there. However, I'm going to put mine on 1080p plus. So 1080p plus. So the Nothing Phone 12 basically has the same settings, except theirs, the options are 1080p plus is the base, or it goes up to a 2K display, right? Let's see. Let's go to display. Resolution. So as you can tell, this has a high resolution 3168 by 1440p. So this is basically 4K, right? Somewhat. Now I was mistaken. The standard is 1080p, and then you got a 4K. This one's 1080p or 2K basically. So I'm gonna put mine on there. Have it switch. And then I am going to activate that as well. Okay, so we got that set up. Now this one also has, look at the auto select. Saves power by automatically switching the screen resolution according to display content. That's the LTPO that goes down to 1 Hertz. This one is missing that setting. Now there is a update, so the update might enable the auto select. I'm not sure. Damn, mine wasn't on. There we go. I want mine on full blast. Okay. What else we got here? Let's make sure this is the... Yes, this is the 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage variant. What else we got? Yeah, it's basically your OnePlus. These OnePlus devices have really good haptics. Yeah, it's basically your a OnePlus phone. Look at that. Now, wait. Let me do one thing I always do is I turn on. Let me turn on my turn off my animations. So to do that, you go to Build, tap that 7 times. Okay. Then you have where did they hide the developer options? There we go. I'll always turn this on too because I plug mine into the computer to transfer files. Let's go to developer options. As you can tell, it has 16 gigs of RAM, roughly just under. 4 of them are being used right now. And what I'll do is I'm going to turn on USB debugging because I connect it to my computer a lot. And then I'm going to scroll all the way down. Now I don't turn them all. Sometimes I do turn them all the way off, but I definitely don't want 1. So typically I'll put them at 0.5. Well, typically I turn them off. All off to make it super duper fast. But recently I've been putting it on 0.5. Tell a major difference, right? I mean, stuff just blazing fast. And then let's look at the widgets real quick. So wallpapers here. You got your standard OnePlus wallpapers, static papers, live wallpapers. So you get workshop where you can kind of make your own, right? Icons. Give you a choice. What I like about OnePlus is they offer a lot of customization, right? And then I am going to install Gcam on here. For those of y'all that do want Gcam on your device, I'll show you how to do that. It's cool. You can theme it like that. Apply it. Now let's install Gcam. So what you do is you're going to go to esimstudios.app, where that's our website where we basically have everything technology news and I misspelled it. Lord have mercy. There we go. esimstudios.app. So I want to install Gcam on here, right? It's right there on the home screen where we also have news and all that good stuff. But go to the settings here. Look, here's the cool thing about this. And I am just totally all off basis today. We're going to open this desktop site, but look at this. You can install this as an application. This is a progressive web app built on Web 3.0. Install eSIM Studios install, and it'll go straight to your home screen. So you'll have news and all sorts of cool stuff. And then look. Right there. Now, Gcam, if you go to menu, man, that's real small. Menu, and then Gcam app right there. Gcam. That's not what I wanted. Gcam. I basically break it down, tell you what it is, how to use it, how it improves your camera quality, and then here's the download and install. From here on out, we currently have Gcam 9.2 version 10, and every version here on out. So everything from Gcam 9.2 version 10 moving forward into the future, I'm going to list right here. And I'm going to also break it down. There's multiple APKs. I tell you specifically which one to download, because sometimes you can download, even though this is a OnePlus, there are versions that are specifically tuned. Now, I put this Gcam on our website because they're already tuned for specific devices. So typically, if you download Gcam, you have to go into your, just the basic Gcam, you have to go into your camera settings, fine-tune the settings just for your device. I have all of these apps, APKs, fine-tuned for your device already. So all you have to do, download it, install, open up, you're good to go. No setting up. It's already pre-set up. All right. So which one should we download for OnePlus, right? So as you can tell here, for OnePlus, usually choose the Aurora.snapcam Gcam. Samsung obviously uses the Samsung labeled. So we'll look and find the Aurora.snapcam. So the very first one will be for the OnePlus devices. Well, I have to sign into my Google Drive account to download it because it's stored on my Google Drive account. But no worries. I'm going to sign in. I'm going to get off here, sign in, download it, install it, and get going, start testing. So anyways, that's the esimstudios.app website. So enjoy that, visit it, have fun. We got a lot of stuff there, tons of stuff. So look at all that cool stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna get started on this and give this a go, and looks like we're gonna have a lot of fun. So I'm gonna start testing. I'm gonna go outside before it starts raining. It's supposed to rain real hard this afternoon. So that'll do it for the unboxing. First thoughts, initial review. And we will get this thing running, right? Look at those. Oh my God. I haven't even bought a case for this yet. I have some on the way. But anyways, I'm about to do a case review on this one. So for eSIM Studios, my name's Taylor Bell. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. We have a live stream every single day. I'm actually going to get our setup here here in just a second for this afternoon. So join us. We have a lot of fun. And peace out.